how fast is Hunter Biden's trial moving in comparison to Trump's right now? Because it'd be interesting to see who gets convicted first.
If I was Hunter,
I'm being serious.
If I was Hunter, I would just plead guilty and get pardoned by my dad. If I wasn't him,
Yeah, you would think he would want this to go while Biden is definitely for sure still in office.
No. But look. The plea agreement they had was the deal with his dad. They were like, I bet Joe was like, Hunter, we got to get something. We're going to do this light thing. It's going to be a few months of probation. Then it's all gone, washed away. We got your back. And then the judge sniffed out that, hey, there's broad immunity in this agreement that shouldn't be there. It's unprecedented. And they were like, the prosecutors are like, you're correct. That's right. And then Hunter was like, no way. They're going to throw me under the bus. The whole thing's a scam.
What's weird, though, is so if you notice, like Karine Jean-Pierre, anytime she's asked about Hunter Biden at the White House, she says, I can't comment. It's a different matter or whatever. The one answer that she gave, an affirmative and 100% straightforward answer was, is Joe going to pardon Hunter? And she just said, no, that's it.
She answered that question.
She answered
wow.
that does show that they were probably talking about it.
Yeah, but
and that
she doesn't,
was the agreement.
But
she
maybe
doesn't need to pardon him because his charges are going to be.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Right,
But my point is, she deferred every other question except for that one. So, I mean, it came up and they were talking about it behind the scenes. So
with Hunter Biden avoiding paying taxes, it's like accidental underpayment and slap on the wrist charge. With Trump, having multiple years where different accounting firms evaluate his properties, they're like, this was intentional manipulation of numbers to steal.
Yep.
It's always the worst interpretation.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm all about holding our politicians, accountable, and I love government transparency. But let's be real: a president is above the law. I mean, they are a little bit above the law. They basically, kill people that decide to go to war. I just think that they're not a normal person. So they're setting a precedent where they can put a ex-president in jail. It just makes our country look bad. It makes us look so bad, in my opinion. It's like, cutting off your nose to spite your face.
Yeah, and also how the DOJ is under that branch of government, the executive branch. Like, it's like super weird how now they are technically above the president, like asserting themselves.
It's weird.
Yeah.
But I think the reality is whichever branch the deep state, the intelligence agencies can use, will have the most power at the time. Like the idea that Congress was impeding Donald Trump and they were going after him with all these investigations, when typically the executive branch has had this ridiculous amount of power, because the power is really with the intelligence agencies and they just use whatever vehicle they need to.
Well, the CIA and I think the FBI, they also say that they are the real ones in power because the president changes every 4 to 8 years and they all stay in.
Exactly.
Permanent government.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The deep state, it is real.